Begin. Stand by. I'll nod.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's U.S. Open Cup first qualifying round broadcast here live on YouTube on Recruitlings as Chicago House take on Edgewater Castle. I'm Alex Campbell and I am joined by the coach of Chicago House AC, Shannon Seymour. Shannon, Open Cup season, always a very exciting time for Chicago House. How does it feel to be here on night one of what is hopefully a third year in a row of marching to the main draw?
Oh man, it's a beautiful night. You know, can't ask for better weather for football. You know, I'm excited. The boys are excited. I think the fans will be excited again. We know what this time of year brings, and it's that first feeling of like a good run, right? We're just excited, man.
Obviously, each team wants to do themselves proud, but you're also, of course, tonight both representing the Midwest Premier League. What kind of image of the league do you guys think you want to project both teams tonight in terms of showing what the Midwest Premier League, and the Heartland Division can offer?
Yeah, I think again you'll get a gritty Chicago blue-collar game, right? Just to start, I think you'll see two teams with a lot of big-name players, both for their team, for our team. You'll see talent, skill, right? Good ball movement, right? I think ever since we went into promotion relegation, you know, this has always been a rivalry for us, and unfortunately we didn't get to see that through this year as we were in two different divisions. So I think you get that Heartland rivalry, right? That natural rivalry that comes with the Midwest.
Most of the roster you guys have out here tonight is players who, if they've watched House before, if they're fans of the Midwest Premier League, they're going to know. One guy I do want to ask about who's new on the roster tonight, Ugo Achara, former Louisville and Northwestern forward. What do you hope he can bring to this group and add to the depth of the House front line?
Yeah, I mean, I think the goal is to get him in behind, get him some good looks, right? We'll see him hopefully off the bench today, but again, he's brings us a great spark when you need a goal, right? I've seen it time and time at Louisville, in his career at Northwestern. He's a big player in big moments, so really looking forward to having that with us.
Well, Shannon, a former Northwestern Wildcat yourself, of course, and we're just about set to go here at Benedictine in the west suburbs of Chicago for this opening round of U.S. Open Cup qualifying match. Kickoff is coming up next here on Recruitlings.
Austin Salazar, number 0, goalkeeper, Gary, Indiana.
Jack Kramer, number 2, defender, Bradley Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Ryan Grady, number 3, goalkeeper, Deerfield, Illinois.
Cesar Murillo Jr., number 4, defender, El Paso, Texas.
Jasper Waddington, number 6, defender, Crete, Illinois.
Bukola Abdul Wahab, number 7, forward, Kwara, Nigeria.
I'm Shannon Seymour, number 8, midfield, Bourbonnais, Illinois.
Nico Williams, number 9, striker, Chicago, Illinois.
Kikis Avalos, number 10, midfielder, Polden, Illinois.
Aryan Kamdar, number 12, forward, Bangalore, India.
A.R. Smith, number 14, midfielder, Chicago, Illinois.
My name is Paul Mateo, number 15, defender, Barcelona, Spain.
I'm Eduardo Aguilera, number 16. I'm a winger from Chicago, Illinois.
Jordan Friend, number 18, winger, Bolingbrook, Illinois.
Isaac Carnaya, number 19, midfielder, Cicero, Illinois.
Dan Hayes, number 21, defender, Chicago, Illinois.
John Alzate, number 22, center midfielder, Medellin, Colombia.
Aaron Moreno, 23, midfielder, Chicago, Illinois.
Damian Marino, number 27, defender, Daytona Beach, Florida.
Isaiah Gallegos Munoz, number 28, defender, midfielder, forward, Barbados.
Dan Lacoste, number 30, defender, Mount Prospect, Illinois.
Billy Castro, 33, goalkeeper, Cicero, Illinois.
Corey Miles, number 47, defender, Clarksburg, West Virginia.
Austin Montejano, defender, Zion, Illinois.
Zeddy Adlam, wingback, Orlando, Florida.
Joel Estrada, goalkeeper, Chicago, Illinois.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads, custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information. Welcome to U.S. Open Cup Soccer. Tonight, Chicago House AC hosts Edgewater Castle FC. Live from Benedictine University in Lisle, Illinois. Livestream brought to you by Recruitlings. It's game time.
Please rise if you're able and remove your hat for the playing of our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to this presentation of the first qualifying round of the United States Open Cup for 2025. It all gets going this weekend across the country, and this match here at Benedictine University in Lisle, Illinois, in the west suburbs of Chicago, features two participants of the Midwest Premier League as Edgewater Castle faces off with Chicago House. Thanks for joining us here live on Recruitlings, live on YouTube this evening. I'm Alex Campbell. Going to be a bit of an adventure here in the opening few minutes to figure out exactly who is starting and who is wearing what jersey number. We've had some paperwork difficulties here in the stadium this evening, but we'll do our best to work our way through those. Can't tell you that starting for Edgewater Castle, the goalkeeper is Elias Rojas. He is joined by Eugene Akimov, Roberto Cardano, Enzo Degatti, Bardia Kimiavi, the captain, Kenny Nana, Alan Rubio, Andrew Ribeiro, Alberto Rodriguez, Rafael Santos, and Diego Vega. House are coached by Andre Berzubchuk and David Abador. Just a full disclosure, we have all the names and numbers for House. We just don't know exactly who's starting, but we'll figure that out shortly. For Edgewater, we have all the names. We know who is starting, but we don't have all the numbers. So, again, bear with me here this evening as we work our way through what should be an exciting matchup. These two teams did not play each other in the regular season in 2024, as they play in two different divisions, as the Heartland Conference of the Midwest Premier League has adopted promotion and relegation. In any case, we are underway here at Benedictine. Edgewater in the white shirts and maroon shorts. House in the black, green, and orange combo. Back to the goalkeeper, Tony Halterman, one of a handful of Open Cup veterans on the Chicago House squad. House looking to make it into the main draw of the Open Cup for the third consecutive year. The captain, A.R. Smith, trying to get to this one as he races against a defender for Edgewater Castle, cleared only as far as Daniel Hayes, the left back. Elias McLeod trying to work through midfield and commits the foul. This is over the top and will roll all the way through for the Edgewater goalkeeper, Elias Rojas. The Chicago house lineup in goal is number 17, Tony Halterman. The back four right to left is number 20, Austin Montejano. Number 2, Jack Kramer. Number 15, Palmateo Chacon. And number 21, Dan Hayes. In midfield are number 26, Elias McLeod. Number 22, John Alzate. And number 14, A.R. Smith. On the right wing is number 7, Gilberto Angeles. On the left wing, number 10, Ricardo Kikis Avalos. And through the middle, number 11, Alejandro Mentasti. Somebody appears to have brought a foghorn of some sort to the game. I don't know how long that's going to last. Hopefully, for the sake of your ears and mine, not too long. Battled for as Avalos heads it forward. Somebody might just be having a little too much fun with the PA system or the computer that's attached to it. Edgewater playing it back all the way to the goalkeeper here. I believe that's Ribeiro chesting it down to the winger on the near side. Avalos coming back to the ball, battling for it there with Kenny Nana. These two teams met in the second round of Open Cup qualifying last year. House were victors on that occasion. Akamov out to the far side as this is dropped all the way back. All the way through back for Halterman. Kikis Avalos, number 10 for House. Golden Boot winner in the Midwest Premier League each of the last 2 years. Palmateo Chacon. Played through and hitting it back to the goalkeeper with Santos. With no choice but to clear number 0 in blue. Back to Halterman by Chacon. I'm sorry if it's a bit quiet here at the beginning, just trying to figure out who is who and who is where for this Edgewater team in particular. Montejano trying to flick it on. Austin played it to Dominican. last collegiate season as a grad student after 4 years at Concordia, Chicago. Eugene Akamov turning on the ball here. Center back pushing forward out to the left wing for Bardia Kimiavi, the captain tonight. Number 7 for Edgewater. Kimiavi onto his left, wins the corner. And the offside flag up on the near side. Again, House looking to progress to the main draw of the Open Cup for the 3rd straight year. In 2022, they defeated 1927 SC, Metro Louisville FC, Brockton FC United, Bavarian United, Forward Madison of USL League One, and then eventually lost to the Chicago Fire of Major League Soccer, of course. Chicago House quite a bit of notoriety. Last year, they defeated Wisłoka Chicago, then Edgewater Castle, then Valhalla FC, before falling to Minnesota United 2 in the first round of the main draw, as that's last off of Montejano out for a throw-in for Edgewater. Looked on for Kimiavi. Roberto Cardano there, number 19, is ostensibly lined up as a left back tonight, but is generally a winger, so feels likely he's going to be frequently getting forward into the attack when Edgewater are in possession, and leaving Nana, Santos, and Akamov in a back three of sorts in possession. Chested down by number 8 for Edgewater, a diminutive or false 9 type of player. And then, despite their numbers advantage, their 4 House defenders around 1 Edgewater attacker. It's out behind for another Edgewater Castle corner kick. Kimiavi takes, swinging it in right on top of Halterman, who did well to claim despite some contact from an Edgewater player. Two coaches on the sideline are former players in this competition. They were both on the field for their teams a year ago. Shannon Seymour for Chicago House and David Abador for Edgewater Castle. Both of them Chicago Fire Academy alums. Would have been there not too many years apart. Abador, I believe, a couple of years. Seymour's a senior, as down in a heap is Kenny Nana after a heavy collision. And training staff going to be called out here. There's some attention for Kenny Nana, the Edgewater defender. House captain A.R. Smith has gone back to have a quick chat with his goalkeeper, Tony Halterman. And Dan Hayes being called over by the referee. I don't think he's going to see a yellow card here. Just going to be a quick discussion about not being too aggressive. Kenny back sitting up, which is good to see. Rafael Santos there helping his teammate out as the referee checks on the state of things. Nana very slowly going to make his way towards the Edgewater bench. We'll see if the Rooks choose to make an early substitution here. Of course, different substitution rules in the U.S. Open Cup than these teams play with in the Midwest Premier League, which this past season actually changed their substitution policy and adopted that of Division I men's college soccer, which allows players to re-enter the field after subbing out within the first half. Nana over to the bench. No substitution having been made yet, so at the moment, Edgewater will play with 10. Far side, Cardano. Challenged there by John Alzate. The give and go between Kimiavi and Cardano. Cardano muscled off the ball by Montejano. Number 8 for Edgewater trying to spin and stay in front of it. But in the end, it's a free kick. Well defended by Elias McLeod. McLeod, who most recently played for Michigan Stars in Nisa, having previously played for House. There's Smith onto that loose ball. McLeod. Looks like House have changed things up a bit. Number 7, Gilberto Angeles, is now playing more in central midfield than out on the left wing where he started. Kimiavi into the chance, but the flag is up on the near side.
The new stuff doesn't work either. Yeah, that's all right. Actually, my daughter started at the opening.
Edgewater still playing down a man for now. Just heard head coach David Abador, and this will help me identify one more player, telling Enzo DeGotti, who's playing on the right wing tonight wearing number 11, to drop in a bit and help defensively in the absence right now of Kenny Nana. Ball across to the middle, and it's going to be a goal kick in the end. Last off, number 8 of Edgewater. And now, looks like, you can tell if it's a substitution from all the way up here. If Nana's just been okay to continue. It is Kenny Nana who's back out on the field. Good to see he's okay. House throw, the referee says, despite it seemed both teams thinking the other one opposite, and now the call's been changed. Looks like the assistant on the far side consulted there and let the referee get the call right. Gotti. Lots open space here for Cardano to get forward. Kimiavi. Running here at Montejano. Kimiavi's cross, he's won yet another corner. Bardia Kimiavi, the former Northwestern Wildcat. Played 76 games there. They'll send this in towards the near side. A.R. Smith eventually clearing out for a throw. back by Montejano. Mentasti trying to get it into his feet. The challenge came in from Akimov. Trying to get behind, well defended by Nana. And then another free kick awarded as Nana hits the turf. Just mentioning so far, Alejandro Mentasti, the Argentine up top for Chicago House, not getting much service at all. Chacon wins that header. Alzate, the Colombian. Bringing that down to Avalos, trying to play A.R. Smith in behind. Flag stays down. Angeles for Mentasti, just too high. Kept in by Alzate on the far side. His cross is deflected out for House's first corner of the match. Angeles, a former Chicago Fire 2 player, 2019 high school grad or Fire Academy grad, 24 years old now. He'll swing it in low with his left foot, bouncing ball was flicked on at the near post. A.R. Smith couldn't get there at the back. It was Mentasti, I believe, who got the flick. And that's the closest House have come.
Bro, my head! What are you waiting for?
Having some issues with the scoreboard here at Benedictine, so here in the 20th minute of play. Avalos looking for that through ball, and sticking out a leg was Akimov. And a foul by Mentasti, free kick. Ribeiro found himself down on the turf.
Get it, Josh! No! I dare to go to
Watched by Ribeiro to the far side. Headed out by John Alzate. Played at Taylor University. Native of Medellin, Colombia. Angeles couldn't flick that on. So it was knocked away from him by Edgewater. Ribeiro dropping deep, finding Nana. Avalos on the run here. Again, Kenny Nana defends well. Taking it right back to Angeles. Angeles will have a go from distance, and it's a bouncer that might have been going wide. Well, Rojas took no chances. Throw in Edgewater down near the far corner flag. Chacon, Dan Hayes. Hayes looking for the run of A.R. Smith as the flag goes up for offside. Approaching the halfway point of this first half. counting that last attempt. That shot by Gilberto Angeles is the first on target of the match. Andrew Ribeiro striding forward. This is worked out now to Nana. His attempted cross blocked by Hayes. Shouts for a handball, referee says no. Nana, down the line, nice touch. Kenny with time to measure across toward the far post. Header won by Montejano. Kept alive here by Edgewater. Hayes blocked by Nana. Degatti. Well defended there by Avalos. Referee gonna pull that back for a foul. Kramer gave it away to Kimiavi. Dangerous opportunity here for Edgewater running at the back line. Kramer around the man who gave it away. Kimiavi's cut back. Pinball's around. Goal kick. On paper, you'd have to say that Edgewater came into this game as the underdogs, both in the sense that House have the greater experience and success in this tournament, but also based on how their seasons went. House finishing third in Division I of the Heartland Conference. Edgewater fourth in the second tier. Montejano getting forward here for House. You have to say so far tonight, it's been the visitors on the scoreboard, Edgewater, who have had the better of it. Chacon forced to turn. Angeles trying to find Avalos, and that's very well done by Santos. Ribeiro. Degatti. Rubio. And for Akimov and now Ribeiro. Ribeiro, whose last club was Chicago House, as foul committed by, I believe, Chacon on that occasion, taking down Enzo Degatti. The Lincolnwood, Illinois native. Ribeiro over this set piece. Elects to take it short for Santos, who will now swing it in toward the far side. And the offside flag is up against Bardia Kimiavi. Kimiavi able to find Rubio out of that traffic. Another give and go. Nice outside of the boot pass there from Kimiavi. Rubio crossing to the middle. Headed away. Kept alive there by Ribeiro, who had a shot. What a goal! An absolute left-footed screamer from Andrew Ribeiro. Out of nothing. And Edgewater Castle lead at Benedictine.
You said 25-35 right now?
26th minute goal. Andrew Ribeiro absolutely put his left foot through that and gave Tony Halterman in the house goal no chance. I said it a few minutes ago that Edgewater had been the better team, and now they've got a goal to their credit. House have struggled to play out. That was just a cheap giveaway in there by Chicago House. After that set piece looked like the danger had subsided. Ribeiro from long range buries it in the bottom corner. That wake up Chicago House here. Ball played long and well over any potential targets. Rojas keeps it in play. And will wait to be pressured by Mentasti, taking as much time as he can. Better one there by Kramer. Nana battles with Avalos. McLeod, A.R. Smith. Smith playing it through, that's a great ball. Alzate squared for Mentasti! An immediate response from Chicago House. It's 1-1, we've got a game here in opening round qualifying. 2 minutes later, House have equalized. Assisted by John Alzate, the South American connection for Chicago House. Responds to the Edgewater opener. And we've got some energy in the stands now too. House have woken up on and off the field after falling behind. McLeod, Alzate. There's his teammate A.R. Smith throwing for Edgewater on the far side. So 1-1 with half an hour played here at Benedictine. Sleepy opening 25 minutes. And then in the last few, this game has burst into life. Foul by Montejano on Cardano, free kick Edgewater.
Start counting loudly. They're waiting for you in here, and so am I. So I don't worry about Alex here on you. Just do it.
Sent forward there by Akimov. Santos gave it away. Mentasti might have been offside. Either way, tripping on the ball. Oh, the referee's going to bring this back with a yellow card. And from up here, it looks like a trip on the ball, but there's no protest from Kenny Nana, which would indicate that that was the right call. Nana with a push in the back on Avalos. A.R. Smith trying to make the argument, I think, that this is a denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity scenario, which I think the referee got this right with it being a yellow card. A very dangerous situation here that Avalos will be keenly interested in. Looks like it'll be 4 on the wall for Edgewater. Rojas gives instructions from his goal.
You think so?
Kiki Savalos into the wall. Rebound, McLeod is there. Couldn't get anything away. Still not cleared. And eventually Edgewater do get it away. Played over the top there by Rubio. Hayes in retreat, does well, and heads it back for Alterman. Avalos bringing it down. Kenny Nana over quickly. Angeles, he's been everywhere. Winger, defensive midfield. Good give and go here. Mentasti trying to direct that to the middle, couldn't find a teammate. Degatti boots that straight across the other side of the field, all the way out for a house throw. Angeles. Austin Montejano making the run from right back. His cross, looking for Mentasti. Couldn't settle it. Angeles. Hayes. All the way back here for Tony Halterman. Played at DePaul in Indiana back in his college days. And had a professional stint in Sweden and Finland. Before returning to his native Midwest, the native of Dyer, Indiana. Not an easy circumstance there for Rojas to deal with, but Elias did. Former Aurora University keeper. Now works as the senior coordinator of academy operations for Chicago Fire. Unsurprisingly, there are Fire connections all over these teams. Goals in the 26th and 28th minutes. Andrew Ribeiro and Alejandro Mentasti have given us a 1-1 game, but Kikis Avalos is in behind here. Avalos just a heavy touch. Otherwise, it would have been 1-on-1 with Rojas, who did well to burst out of the frame. Stop that opportunity, but Edgewater have given it back away here. Strong challenge in on A.R. Smith, and the other way comes Bardia Kimiavi. Left that ball short, throw of Rubio. Ribeiro. Now Nana. Haven't seen much settled possession from Edgewater in a while. Nana found himself on the turf. Free kick. To the disagreement of some home fans. Akimov. One of a couple players who, full disclosure, I could not find anything online about, so no additional details to add to number 5 in white and maroon this evening. Back for Chacon. He's got a heck of a left foot. A.R. Smith checked that he was onside. Dropping this back from Montejano. Increasingly getting forward from right back. Kramer. That ball took an odd bounce, but it worked for Montejano. His cross in low, repelled by Akimov. Edgewater trying to bring it clear. House keep possession, Angeles. Mentasti trying to get it out of his feet. Hayes. Kramer striding forward. Tried to connect with Mentasti, but it jumped right over his foot and into the arms of Rojas. Space here for Rubio to move forward. Alan Rubio, formerly of Roosevelt University. Rockford native. One back by House, but Avalos missed his man Angeles. Romero all the way back for Rojas. Nana bursting past challenges and then running right into a house player who stays down behind the play. DeGotti. DeGotti has a go, and Halterman down to his left to make the save. And behind the play, Kenny Nana showing some concern for Pao Mateo Chacon, who's down holding his left leg. Bit of a loose touch previously from Nana, and he did get to the ball, but collided with Chacon in the process. Looks to be in some serious pain here. The house center back.
Oh, I think his name is Moose.
Native of Villadecanes in Spain, where he played for the UE Cornelia Academy before playing college ball for UIC. Also previously played for Chicago FC United over summers before joining up with House the last couple of years.
You said about 8 minutes? So I'll just set it on time.
Training staff still attending to Pao Mateo Chacon. Who's now up to his feet and starting to limp back towards goal, but will have to go off at least temporarily. As far as potential replacements on the bench if needed, Dan Lacoste would be the center back in reserve most likely, and he's up stretching right now next to the house bench just in case. Looks like Chacon is going to be all right to continue. House, though, for now, will have to defend this corner with 10. Swung in by DeGotti, headed away by Angeles. Kimiavi sending it back forward, no one there. Goal kick for House, as Pao Mateo Chacon will be waved back on. Right back into the action, Chacon. Here's Dan Hayes. Angeles playing it long, hoping for Hayes. Santos there first. Here comes John Alzate flying in. And Rojas does the safe thing. And sends the ball out of play for a throw. And Tosti on the turn. Dan Hayes staying forward. Avalos. And then Hayes just plays it straight out of bounds. Tosti, the back heel, into the path here of Kikis Avalos. Avalos! Up and over and through the football uprights. Kikis Avalos showing the strength of that right foot that has fired him to back-to-back Bob Gansler Golden Boot Awards. Played most of his college career for St. Xavier at the NAIA level, but did so well there that got to be a grad transfer for a year with the UIC Flames. Avalos again. Kikis into the area. Kikis save. A.R. Smith's follow-up header is high and wide. Chicago House knocking on the door. Not quite walking through it there is Kiki Zavalos, suddenly finding himself much more involved in the action. Three minutes plus any stoppage time to go until the half. Header flicked on by an Edgewater player, but no one there before Halterman can collect. Angeles. We'll find Hayes. And Tosti. And Tosti turning and firing. No one's there as A.R. Smith will put the pressure on Nana. Calmly turning out of pressure. The Edgewater right back. It's coming right back at him though. Here's Dan Hayes. Immediately the other way. Rubio though couldn't control it. And then Dugatti kicked into the back of A.R. Smith and I think might have come off the worst in that collision. I think it might have been a case where Dugatti, who's back to his feet, kicked the bottom of A.R. Smith's boot, and that's never comfortable, but it is a foul against Edgewater Castle as the house captain is helped to his feet. Side for Kiki Zavalos, one-on-one with Nana. Kiki's, his cross all the way through, could be settled. Smith, Alzate back in, took a touch, Avalos, save made, Mentosti! A scramble and a score, it's 2-1. A 45th minute goal, his second, House's second. They've turned it around and lead 2-1. Sent across through. Alzate sent it back. Avalos' shot was saved. It rebounded into the middle. A.R. Smith couldn't pull the trigger. Mentosti could. The Argentine puts Chicago House in the lead on the stroke of halftime. And Edgewater find a quick response before the halftime break. That's fired into the House bench. Look out. Referees indicated a minimum of 2 added minutes. Rubio. Nana. Curving that one in. He's got a man there, and Halterman did very well to control. While also avoiding any contact with the on-rushing Edgewater player.
Clock wizard or the lord of the clock has indicated.
Alzate able to turn. Still John Alzate. Referee plays advantage. Alzate unable to knock it in the direction of a teammate. Asking why the whistle wasn't blown, but a decent amount of time had passed there. That's cut off by Kramer. McLeod right back forward. Kiki Zavalos. Avalos, good challenge by Akimov. Ribeiro in the dying moments of the half. Unable to find a teammate, he gave it away to McLeod. There's Kiki Zavalos again, A.R. Smith. Miyavi. Nobody on the end of that as the clock ticks toward that minimum of 2 added minutes. Alterman puts his foot on the ball. The referee checks his watch. And that will do it for the opening 45 in this U.S. Open Cup first qualifying round matchup. Chicago House did not look up to it in the first 20 minutes or so of this one, but they lead at halftime 2-1, thanks to 2 goals from Alejandro Mentasti after Andrew Ribeiro gave Edgewater Castle the opening lead. We'll take a break here live on YouTube. You are watching U.S. Open Cup qualifying live on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kit that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
inside the broadcast booth here at Benedictine University in Lisle, Illinois at halftime of this U.S. Open Cup first round qualifying match Chicago House lead Edgewater Castle 2-1 at the break. Chicago House fell behind in this game. They did not look particularly good for the opening 20 to 25 minutes, and Andrew Ribeiro of Edgewater Castle punished that with just a golazo with his left foot into the bottom corner. No chance for Tony Halterman. That really did seem, though, to wake up Chicago House, both their players and their fans. And by the halftime break, Alejandro Mentasti had scored twice to give Chicago House the lead. Again, Chicago House, no strangers to this competition, no strangers to winning in this round. They've done so each of the last 2 years. Of course, getting to the main draw each of the last 2 years. And if they can hold tonight's lead, they will have taken their first step to doing so once again tonight. It looks like we're about ready to get the second half underway here at Benedictine. Edgewater looking to make a comeback in this one. They've shown they can find the back of the net tonight, but we'll have to wait and see if they can do so again in order to tie this up. We'll also have to check and see if there are any substitutes that have been made at halftime. It looks like Edgewater are going to make at least one.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer...
Keep it on. Chicago House looks all ready to go. It's the same 11 for the home side. Probably didn't want that first half to end. They were playing so well in the final stages, getting that second goal in the 45th minute. A long huddle here, meanwhile, for Edgewater Castle. There has been a change for Edgewater Castle. Roberto Cardano is no longer at left back. He's been replaced by number 3. Question is, who is wearing number 3? And House get us back underway here in their black, green, and orange home kits. Edgewater in the white and maroon. Thanks for joining us this evening here on Recruitlings for this U.S. Open Cup first qualifying round match. I'm Alex Campbell. It's Austin Montejano, right back on the near side. Gilberto Angeles in for John Alzate. Ribeiro fouled. Free kick Edgewater. Eugene Akamov to take. Stepping in there was Dan Hayes. There's A.R. Smith for Alejandro Mentasti, and he's now on a hat trick. Angeles just playing this ball into space for Avalos to chase. Kenny Nana there first and playing it back to Elias Rojas. In the end, it's a Chicago House corner kick, first of this second half. Avalos over to take. Taking short. Avalos' second attempt is blocked. Edgewater can't get clear. Shot comes in, blocked again as Ribeiro slices it into the night sky. And Chacon heads out of play for an Edgewater throw. Rubio gave it away right to Alzate. Alzate around an opponent. Here's Mentasti looking back for Alzate. His cross to the middle is cut out by Santos, and Ribeiro again clears. House picking up from where they left off. Dominating play to begin this second half. And ball called against Edgewater. Free kick for House in a dangerous position.
I'm crashing out now.
Avalos and Angeles, the interested parties here. A pile of players near the penalty spot. Angeles in low with his left foot, flicked on and off the post. That close for Jack Kramer. Inches away from doubling the House advantage. Excellent delivery there by Gilberto Angeles. Jack Kramer, the center back, almost finding a third for House. And it would be fitting with how strongly they've started this second half. Ribeiro and Smith challenging for that. Nada's pass intercepted not once but twice by Dan Hayes. Hayes couldn't quite find the feet of Mentasti as Santos sees this out for a throw. Again, Edgewater are unable to get out of their own defensive third right now. Kramer looking long, looking for the run there of Smith, who ran out of room. Goal kick. Hasn't been all that much for either goalkeeper to do outside of the goals themselves. That's just passed straight out of play by number 3 for Edgewater, the halftime sub. Mentasti, Smith, Alzate, and Avalos. Nice play here by House. Avalos onto his right. Had his cross blocked. Not on the same page there with Hayes and McLeod. Nana forced into action. Degatti trying to leave it for his teammate. Now a chance to break forward here for Edgewater. Immediately long ball looking for Kimiavi. Up against Matahano. Kimiavi wanting some help. Doesn't have much. Kimiavi shielded away by Kramer. Goal kick. 7 minutes played here in the second half. Chicago House come very close to extending their lead. Kimiavi, the first of this long ball, up against Kramer this time. Does very well to block the cross. Edgewater Castle preparing their second change of the match. Number 12 will exit.
Number 27 coming in. 2012 coming out. Correct.
To be replaced by number 27. And I wish I could give you more information on the details of that substitution. 27 in, 12 out. DeGotti, Enzo from distance. Halterman called into action. And in a fashion similar to how Edgewater scored the night's opening goal. From nowhere, a shot comes from distance. And it would have been quite a strike if it had found the back of the net. Good save by Halterman. Edgewater corner kick.
Why would someone do that? Yeah, you were kind of hard to hear, I would agree.
Being told that the man who just subbed on is number 27, Herbert Carrera. On the volley, Rubio's shot was blocked. Nana, nice dribble, still going, and pass from DeGotti, couldn't quite find him. Kimiavi. Kimiavi's cross, headed away by Kramer. Number 3 is Kyle Robson. I thought that might have been the case. Long-time left back for Edgewater Castle. And number 8 is Diego Vega. Over the top by Santos, looking for the run there of Vega. Edgewater throw, they found a little bit of life here in the last few minutes. Rubio. DeGotti unable to navigate that situation. A.R. Smith. Back for Kramer under pressure from Vega. Hammered away there by John Alzate. As Akamov tried to go on a run. Carrera misplaying that one. Winning it back though. Herbert Carrera, who coaches at Augsburg College in Minnesota, where he played for 3 years. Angeles. Pressured by Ribeiro, but finding Montejano. That over the head of Dan Hayes, now for a throw. By Robson. Vega battling there with Kramer. And the house man does well. McLeod. Space here for Dan Hayes. Alzate lets that run. Montejano. Angeles looking for the run of A.R. Smith. Too strong. Rojas collects. Kramer, Chacon. Montejano back here for Elias McLeod, looking to get things going again for House. Through the lines, Mentasti making the run, but Santos has the speed, and it's out for a goal kick. So with more information coming in, the number 8 up top for Edgewater, Diego Vega, currently plays at University of South Carolina at Aiken. Before that, played at the University of Maine at Presque Isle. And is a Chicago native, so he is a very well-traveled young man, around the eastern half of the United States at least. Shout out to Tom Arneson from Edgewater Castle for the help. Another Diego Vega, who currently plays at Toledo Junior College and is also from the Chicago area. Nice flick by Mentasti. Here's A.R. Smith. Pulling things down for Gilberto Angeles. Trying to feed that ball into the feet of Elias McLeod, and in the end, it just deflects through for Rojas. Big losses, or a lack of availability tonight for Edgewater Castle. David Abador, who is acting as coach this evening, would normally be starting, also a former House player. Likewise, Quentin Benedetto. Those two you would have expected to be starting center back pairing on Edgewater's roster. rest of the Edgewater bench, as far as I'm aware, is Jack Monson, his backup goalkeeper. He's joined by Andy Aguilar Padilla, Murtada Camille, Gabe Masalu, Alberto Sanchez, Brian Rodriguez, and Toby Vimmer. As for Chicago House, the goalkeeper on the bench is Ryan Grady, along with Aryan Kamdar, Jasper Waddington, Ugo Achara, Isaac Karnaya, Zeddy Adlam, and Dan Lacoste. Throw in here for House. We approach 18 minutes played in the second half. Akamov under pressure here from Mentasti. Santos sliding in when A.R. Smith. Row for Edgewater.
Yep. Thank you, Marlo. Hang up. Appreciate it. I started my timer too.
Chicago House continued to lead 2-1 on 2 first-half goals from Alejandro Mentasti. Andrew Ribeiro had the opener for House. That was canceled out just 2 minutes later, by Mentasti's first. Loose ball here taken away by Montejano. He fires it off an Edgewater player for a corner. To the far post, A.R. Smith keeping it alive. Loose ball is cleared by Nana. Here goes Enzo Degatti. On the counter, Edgewater Castle. Degatti into the area. Enzo surrounded by black and green. Enzo shoots wide. House corner, then almost turned into an Edgewater scoring opportunity. The winner of this match tonight will next play the weekend of October 26th and 27th. If they win again, they'd play on November 16th or 17th. And if they win again, final qualifying matches played on December 7th or 8th. Nana's cross. Kimiavi won't ever get there. Montejano clears it out. Of course, it's still not clear exactly what the structure of the 2025 U.S. Open Cup will be. Of course, there was only a handful of senior Major League Soccer teams involved this year. The hope is that that changes next year. Corner swung in. Rubio from distance. Couldn't steer it on frame. Goal kick. Here in the 67th minute, approaching the midway point of half number 2. Dan Hayes getting forward, looking for Avalos. Kenny Nana again doing well. Outside of the final 5 minutes of the first half, Kikis Avalos relatively quiet this evening, and a lot of credit has to go to Kenny Nana, the Edgewater right back. Kramer, the other number 2 on the field, doing well to shield that away from Diego Vega. Alzate. Angeles. Alzate. Ran into Ribeiro. House happy to take their time when the situation permits. House are preparing their first change of the evening. Effort from distance from Gotti goes wide, and it's a goal kick. Here comes the change. And it looks like it's going to be Gilberto Angeles who departs, number 7. And I believe he'll be replaced by number 12, Hugo Achara. Achara, another former Northwestern player to be involved tonight. Looks like he'll come out to the right wing. Achara, a native of Enugu, Nigeria, was first team All-Big Ten in 2020/21 at Northwestern. We'll get back to that in a moment. Here's Kiki Zavalos. Eric Smith. Fouled, free kick. So Achara was first team All-Big Ten. Then after that had gone so well, he went to Louisville for a year before returning for his final season at Northwestern, where in 2023 he was second team All-Big Ten. Scored 9 goals in 29 games. So a very talented addition to the attacking core of the Chicago House team, at least for the Open Cup qualifiers here in the fall. We'll have to see if he's around next summer in the Midwest Premier League. Meanwhile, Avalos sending this in. Mentasti and Ribeiro got there simultaneously before the latter boots it away for a throw. You're in the 70th minute of play at Benedictine. Lisle, Illinois, in the west suburbs of Chicago. A perfect evening, a beautiful night for soccer, for anything. Curved in by Mentasti. Robson taking no chances. To Gotti. It's a free kick. For an Edgewater throw right near midfield. About where the restart's going to be from. It's not actually going to be that throw, and it's brought back for a foul. Rubio exchanging there with Carrera. Pass though easily intercepted by Kramer. A.R. Smith can stride forward. Nana working back. Ribeiro closing down. And that's given away to Enzo Gotti. Gotti around 1, but could not get around John Alzate. Achara, first involvement. Mentasti couldn't secure it. Chicago House looked to be preparing another change. Dan Lacoste, the center back, getting ready. We'll see if that's a like-for-like change for Kramer or Chacon. Maybe it would be for Montejano and Kramer would go to right back. Maybe it'll be for someone further up the field and we'll see more defensive posture. First though, Chacon's got to deal with this as he concedes the throw. Dan Hayes, the left back, actually, who comes out of the game. That will see Matehano switch to the left side. I assume Kramer will go to right back.
Looks like Dan Lacoste is coming in, number 30. Is that right? 21 out. 21 out, 30 in. Okay. I'm ready from here. You think I can see that far? You're crazy. 21. Dan Lacoste, or Dan Ace?
No, this is the best seat in the house. 50
Alan Rubio. Back here for Rafael Santos and Eugene Akamov. Herrera let that run. Easy for Kramer to deal with. Robson. Here's Kimiavi. Bardia Kimiavi. Chance for Edgewater. He squares, and it's hammered home by Enzo Nagati. We're tied at 2. Layoff by Vega played through the run of Kimiavi, and his pinpoint cross through the top of the 6-yard box found Nagati at the back post. Edgewater Castle equalized here in the 74th minute, 2-2. Enzo Nagati, who in 2023 was playing for the Edgewater team, the Edgewater Reserves really, in the NSL, got called up to the big leagues, the first team. Scores a very big goal. 2-all here in the 75th minute. One play long. A.R. Smith in pursuit. Keeps it in, but only to concede a throw.
Oh, yeah.
When Edgewater scored their first, House responded 2 minutes later. The Rooks trying to avoid that same fate after this goal. Smith. Mentasti. His cross. Deflected. No. Straight into the side netting. He went for goal. Each team has used 2 subs. House have 1 substitution window remaining. Edgewater have 2, given that they made one of those changes at halftime. Robson. Herrera in midfield, crowded out. And it's going to be a yellow card for delaying the restart by pulling back Kiki Savalos. Herbert Herrera becomes the second Edgewater player to have his name taken. Kenny Nana was the first.
Referees issue that front caution. Edgewater passes number 27.
Mateo Chacon. Take this from midfield. Goes short here for Matehano. Now skies it toward the penalty area. Kramer is offside. Akimov sending it forward. Be played by Kramer. Shara gets to really make an impact since being introduced. Nowhere to go for Avalos. Ribeiro immediately looking for the run of Barty and Kimiyavi. Kimiyavi won't get there before Tony Halterman. Good aggression there from the Chicago housekeeper. Nana sending it away over the head of Kimiyavi. Shara looking to turn. Robson blasted it against Achara, and the yellow card is out for number 12 in black and green. Yet to be shown to him yet, though. Referee's checking on Robson first. There is the card. Achara becomes the first house player in the league. Referee from his vantage point must have thought that Achara just left that foot dangling as Robson swung through. Over 10 minutes of the 90 to go. Will we have an extra half hour this evening? Or even penalties? We'll have to wait and see. Ribeiro. Forced back by Montejano. For Robson. Edgewater Castle clearly more confident since getting that equalizer. If we were to go to extra time, each team would get an extra sub and an extra substitution window. Edgewater Castle preparing their third change. But first, Kimiyavi trying to feed it through for a teammate. Vega the closest to it. Robson and Achara challenge for that ball. Akimov and McLeod. Elias McLeod came off the worst of the two in that collision. Referees brought this back, I think, for an earlier foul. He was trying to play advantage, and that did not pan out well for McLeod. Looks like, actually, I might have misspoke when I said that David Abador wasn't dressing tonight. Because the player coach is just subbed onto the field. He's wearing 17, it appears. That's a little unusual for him. Penalty shout, Edgewater man down. So Abador, who was the coach for the first 82 minutes tonight, will be a player for whatever's left of this. And now the referee's going to stop play because an Edgewater player is still down at the other end, and I'm not sure why that took so long. It's Enzo DeGotti rubbing his right shoulder. Slow to get back to his feet. Gotti's made his way off.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about? It looks like they're... I have no idea what's going on. I'm just going to
Looks like he's going to try to continue.
Maybe they're starting the half over. It almost looks like they're...
Meanwhile, there's been a substitution. For Edgewater Castle, it looks like. Diego Vega has left the match. Or is he who Abador replaced? Just realizing I didn't clock who David Abador had come on for. It looks like that is the case. So it's Vega who's gone off for Abador, who again usually plays as a center back, but as of right now, center back or defensive midfielder, he's playing as a striker. Big man. Drop ball, we're back underway. DeGotti is waved on. That'll add some to the stoppage time count. 85th minute now of the 90. Extra time looming here in Lisle. Ribeiro kept that in, or so he thought. House are readying their third change. This will be their final sub of the 90. It is Isaac Carnaya preparing to enter the match for House. I think Shannon Seymour might have just been shown a yellow card, the the Chicago House coach. Shout out to our producer Marlo for spotting that when I did not. Game has gotten a bit chippy as the second half has gone on. Janet Seymour continuing that discussion with the fourth official. Santos, Nana. On the far side, this is DeGotti. Still Enzo DeGotti. Enzo into the penalty area. DeGotti, the nutmeg. Kimiavi, what a save. It was Jack Kramer flying in the face of that shot. What a goal it would have been. But Kramer coming to the rescue of his goalkeeper and his teammates by flinging his body in front of that ball. Bardia Kimiavi that close to giving Edgewater the lead. Alejandro Mentasti is out. Carnaya is in. Looks like Achara will go to the striker spot, and Carnaya will come over to the near side on the right wing.
Oh my God, I don't
know
The third substitution window used in regular time, so that is the final sub of the 90 for House. Carnaya trying to play that through, cut off by Santos.
I'm not going zing back in.
game does go to extra time, House would get one more substitution window in which they could make 1 or 2 subs. And the referee's going to come over and talk to the 4th official again. And I'm not sure if this is about the ongoing conversation with Seymour. And now he's been shown a yellow card, so he was not earlier, but he has been now.
Yeah, just now. Just give another one. No, he didn't. He just showed you.
Janet Seymour, if he was shown to be shown a second yellow, would be dismissed. He'd have to come sit here in the stands with the rest of us. Shara battling there, still going. Robson can't clear, and the loose ball is scooped up mercifully from an Edgewater perspective by Elias Rojas. Less than 2 minutes left of the 90. I'd imagine there will at least be 5 or 6 minutes, I would think, added on to this one. Abador trying to flick that on. Sate back here for Chacon. Again looking long. Avalos and Nana in a race. Kenny Nana, though, doing very well once again and showing his speed and tracking back. As I said earlier, other than that brief spell at the end of the first half, Nana has had a very good night containing the star man for House, Kiki Zavalos. That ball stayed in play. Down went to Gotti, referee uninterested. Quickly the other way. Shara trying to get in behind. Pass not weighted right. And now you have the Edgewater bench frustrated with the officials. Gotti looking to turn, but working back is Matse Hano. Clears away for a throw. Both sides with 2 substitutions remaining. Edgewater do have one more window in the 90 if they wanted to use it. Lacoste away. So we have played the 90 minutes. Should be hearing a relayed message over the PA shortly about how many. I could not quite make out what that was over the PA. Four added minutes, we're being told. 4 added minutes. Santos, under some pressure here, got to be careful, and away clears Rojas. Two teams now in search of a stoppage time winner, or we will have 30 more minutes of soccer at least tonight. Ribeiro looking long. Making the run down the far side is Degatti. Their first is Chacon. Degatti keeps it in play. Facing 3 House defenders now, Enzo. Wins a free kick. And a big opportunity here for Edgewater Castle. See how aggressive they decide to be in terms of players committed forward. That, I don't know if that was a shot across or what that was, but either way, it is just blasted over by Degatti. Smith. Still has it. Referee playing an advantage for now, but will bring it back for the foul. We approach 3 minutes of a minimum of 4 added on play, separating us from extra time. Delay finding a ball to get on the field. Several have been booted far away from the playing surface over the course of the evening. Time continuing to tick away.
A little more specific? Apparently not. Maybe it was 14 because he's talking to him.
Chacon sending it forward. Punched away by Rojas, not taking chances there. Fired back in and well wide by Avalos. 30 seconds left in the minimum of 4 minutes added on. Edgewater, no hurries. We will tick past the minimum of 4 added minutes. Bit of a weak goal kick is headed on by Robson, flicked forward by Ribeiro. McLeod forward. Smith. Santos doing the defending. Kenny Nana will keep this in play. We play on. Nana setting it forward, looking for Kimiavi. It'll fall here for Rubio. Rubio, Abador. Abador's ball in, all the way across. Montejano didn't get it clear. Unable to get a shot away was Carrera. Still the ball not clear, still Carrera there. And still we play on. Avalos chasing, but out of his area is Rojas. Now collecting, referee checks his watch. Still we play. Then a couple stoppages during stoppage time. Rojas trying to continue to eat away the clock. And the referee blows for full time. We'll have extra soccer here tonight at Benedictine. 2 15-minute halves are on the way. If we still are not separated after that 30 minutes, it will be penalties. We will take a quick break. You're watching US Open Cup qualifying here live on Recruitlings.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Extra time about to get underway. Who will advance to the second round of U.S. Open Cup qualifying? Will it be Chicago House? Will it be Edgewater Castle? I'm Alex Campbell. Thanks for joining me live here tonight on YouTube on Recruitlings. The scoring got started in the 26th minute when Andrew Ribeiro gave Edgewater Castle the lead. Only 2 minutes later, though, Alejandro Mentasti equalized, and then he gave House a 2-1 lead just seconds before halftime in the 45th minute. And then in the 74th minute, Enzo DeGatti tapped home the cross from Bardia Kimiavi, or slammed it home, I should really say, to tie it at 2. No one could find a winner. Thus, we will play 2 15-minute halves of extra time, and it will be penalty kicks. If it comes to that, Chicago House does have some penalty kick U.S. Open Cup experience. Edgewater Castle does not. Of course, there are only a couple of Chicago House players on this roster this evening who were on those teams back in 2022 that needed penalty shootouts twice, if my memory serves correctly, to make their way through the gauntlet that is qualifying. Tonight is only the first of 4 levels of this. Shout out to Chicago House chairman and founder Peter Wilt, who just stopped by the press box. So this, for whoever wins tonight, if they're going to make the main draw like Chicago House has each of the last 2 years, they will need to get through 3 more games. Almost given away by Rojas. That would have been quite the nervy start. A goal does not end the game, so this is not golden goal. If someone scores, we do keep playing. All that matters is, are we tied after 120 total minutes of play? The teams on the field right now. In goal for Chicago House is Elias Rojas. The back 4 is Kenny Nana, Rafael Santos, Eugene Akimov, and Kyle Robson. The midfield 3 are Andrew Ribeiro, Alan Rubio, and Herbert Carrera. On the right wing is Enzo DeGatti. On the left wing is Bardia Kimiavi. And up top is David Abador. For Chicago House, in goal is Tony Halterman. The back 4 is Jack Kramer, Dan Lacoste, Palmateo Chacon. That's a dangerous pass. And Austin Montejano. The midfield 3 are Elias McLeod, John Alzate, and A.R. Smith. The attackers on the right is Isaac Carnaya. On the left is Kiki Zavalos. And up top is Ugo Achara. We have a stoppage here, with the 4th official coming onto the field to say something to our head referee, who has shown a yellow card somewhere on the Chicago House bench. I'm not sure to whom. It was not to Shannon Seymour. It was to one of the substitutes sitting on the bench.
To the tree line. The trees are rustling.
We know who got that. It's really only relevant if it's a player who has yet to enter the match. If it's somebody who's already been subbed out, it doesn't really have any bearing on what happens the rest of the way. Nana. Ribeiro and Abador, both former House players. Abador, nice outside of the boot touch, and unable to wrap his foot around that was Alan Rubio. Rubio, who had 10 goals and 6 assists over 4 years at Robert Morris / Roosevelt. He's one of those final student athletes who did play for both before they merged into one institution, and is now just Roosevelt. Almost given away again. Chicago House looked a bit shaky late in this, and they've seemed just a bit rattled since Edgewater Castle scored that equalizer. Here's Carnaya, looking for the run of Ugo Achara. Achara lost sight of the ball for a moment, and that was enough for Akimov to deal with it. Throw in for Edgewater. Edgewater Castle have never won. Double check this. I don't believe they've ever won a US Open Cup match. I believe these two teams met. They didn't meet in the second round last year, so Edgewater, I have to assume, would have won one qualifying match. We'll get back to that. Kikis, Avalos, save made by Rojas. Chacon, Smith, Montejano. Smith trying to get in behind. Rojas sliced the clearance a bit. From distance, Rojas lurked to it. So my apologies to Edgewater Castle. They defeated Berber City, also of the Midwest Premier League, in the first round of qualifying last year. House defeated Visvorka Chicago, and then they met in the second qualifying round, so this would be a second ever qualifying win for Edgewater Castle. Rubio. Robson. Robson on the chase here. Dan Lacoste over to cover for House. Throwing for Edgewater Castle. 6 minutes played in this first half of extra time. Unable to find a teammate there was Carrera. House give it away again. Akamov from distance. Had Halterman briefly concerned before it swerved wide for a goal kick.
Could have been the murder forest.
Out, goal kick. Certainly some tired legs out there at this point on both sides. Both teams with 2 substitutes remaining. House, though, with only 1 substitution window left. It looks like Edgewater are getting ready to make their 4th change. Ratada Camille, Rocky American striker, getting ready to come into the match. Avalos ran right into Akamov. Hammered away by Chacon. Santos has to deal with this. Enough to at least briefly end the danger. And a free kick for House. Mateo Chacon standing over this. 35 yards from goal. Chipping it into the area. Header won there by Abador. And Edgewater able to clear. Halterman, an Open Cup hero in multiple ways. Those penalty shootouts, a 90th minute save against Bavarians to maintain a lead. From distance, it required a big save. Elias Rojas denying Ugo Achara. And meanwhile, Bardia Kimiavi cramping up behind the play. I mentioned the tired legs. Is he the one to be replaced here by Murtada Camille? Looks like that's going to be the case. So Kimiavi, the Edgewater captain, is done for tonight. He's replaced by Murtada Camille. Camille, who played for Edgewater in 2018, 19, 20, and 21, before spending 2022 with Berber City and then returning to Edgewater in 2023. Corner swung in, far post, headed down, it's loose, and it wouldn't go. Couldn't see who got a header on the end of it, but there was a header on target from a House player. This is hammered forward. Could be knocked into the path here of Carrera, but out of play for a House throw.
This way. Rev! Oh!
There's some confusion over whose throw it is here. And that's all going to be academic because House threw it right out of bounds. Referee's going to say do it again, and that the ball never went into play, so you do get a retry at this. Wind starting to whip around here at Benedictine. Loose ball there and a big challenge by Eugene Akimov. So at least for now, it looks like Abador is gonna shade out toward that far side, or maybe him and Camille, now that we look at it, are going to share that duty. Santos, sliced clearance, straight up in the air. Ribeiro has it, and then is chopped down by A.R. Smith. No card forthcoming for now, just a brief conversation.
That was AR that
3 minutes left in this first half of extra time. Still knotted at 2 goals apiece. Nana ahead. Headed away by House. Alzate doing the defending. Free kick Edgewater as Nana on the turf. Far from the first time tonight for him. And so to Gotti to take this. Gotti swung in, there's a man there! It's loose, the offside flag is up. Murtada Camille had the ball in the back of the net. The flag that was up against Abador, who got that first touch. Achara trying to work his way through midfield. Referee uninterested in that contact. Santos. Robson. Abador flicking it forward. Booted away by Alzate. Edgewater have 1 sub remaining. Chicago House have 2, but House only have 1 substitution window available to them. Cut out by Chacon. Smith McLeod sending it forward. That's cut out by Eugene Akimov, who's had an excellent game. It's got to be said at center back tonight. So he gives that away to Dan Lacoste at the other end. Incidental contact there in midfield. Abador looking back for Rubio, couldn't find him. Alzate lost his footing, but it is going to be a free kick. Sent forward, easily cut out, but not as easily cleared. Herrera. Space here for Degatti. That's Camille ahead of him. Still going Enzo Degatti as he went around Matejano. Degatti will take the corner. We've played the minimum of 15 in this first half of extra time. Can't imagine much time will be added on here. This corner kick is probably about it. Degatti almost stumbled, caught himself. Toward the far post, easily caught by Halterman. I believe the referee just signaled 1 minute to one of his assistants. Throw in for Edgewater right in front of the house bench. Herrera, Robson, crossing, Abador couldn't quite get to it, and that should be about that for this first extra time period. And indeed it is. The referee blows for a quick break. 15 minutes of extra time down, 15 to go. No goals though in the additional period as of yet. We remain tied at 2. We remain now 15 minutes from a looming penalty shootout in this first round US Open qualifying match. Here live on Recruitlings, we'll take a very short break and be back for the final 15 minutes of extra time. 15 minutes separating Edgewater Castle and Chicago House from a potential penalty shootout here in this U.S. Open Cup 2025 first round qualifying match. Two members of the Midwest Premier League trying to see who will advance to the next qualifying round and be the torchbearer this year for the conference. Kenny Nana heads behind for a house corner. A quick rundown of the teams. In goal for Edgewater Castle is Elias Rojas. A back four of Kenny Nana, Rafael Santos, Eugene Akimov, and Kyle Robson. A midfield of Andrew Ribeiro, Herbert Carrera, and Alan Rubio. An attack of Enzo Degatti, Murtada Camille, and David Abador. We'll get to house right after this corner to be taken by Kiki Zavalos. Swung in! It got a slight touch from someone. Anything more substantial would have done it. Referee says A.R. Smith touched it last. He disagrees. Goal kick for Edgewater. For Chicago House, Tony Halterman is in goal. A back four of Jack Kramer, Dan Lacoste, Palmateo Chacon, and Austin Montejano. Midfield of Elias McLeod. Hold on. This is turned over. Could be a chance. Avalos ran into Santos, and Edgewater escaped for now. The wind continues to strengthen, and it is blowing from the far side of the field to the near, as you're watching on your screen. Elias McLeod, John Alzate, A.R. Smith, the midfield. Isaac Carnaya, Hugo Achara, and Kikis Avalos, the attack. Though A.R. Smith, flagged here, is increasingly playing as a sort of second striker. Akimov sending it forward toward Camille. Header won there by Chacon. McLeod spitting out of pressure. Here's Isaac Carnaya. We do have a sub. That's a new right back out there for Chicago House. That is number 24, Zeddy Adlam. And he has replaced Jack Kramer. Zeddy Adlam, native of Orlando, Florida. Played at Shaw University for 2 years, then transferred to UIC just as a student and played on club team for the Flames. That's how we got here to Chicago. Sent forward by Rafael Santos. Headed away by Dan Lacoste powerfully. Carrera. Free kick in favor of Chicago House. Adlam. One-on-one there with Rubio, defending well. And unable to weight that pass correctly was Isaac Carnaya. Chicago House 2 sub, 1 sub left to use, I should say, if they want to. By subbing at the interval, they preserve that final substitution window. So each side does have a sub left to make. Remaining players on the bench. Chicago House has goalkeeper Ryan Grady, Arian Kamdar, Jasper Waddington. That's all. Cloud looking to get out of trouble here. Montejano. Meanwhile, for Edgewater Castle, Jack Monson is the goalkeeper on the bench. We don't know exactly who is in their squad tonight. We know who was available in the total squad, but not necessarily who made the bench. Andy Aguilar Padilla, Game Masalu, Alberto Sanchez, Brian Rodriguez, and Toby Vimmer. potential available subs. Flag stays down against A.R. Smith, but he couldn't control it. It's out for an Edgewater throw. Thanks for staying with us. Late night soccer here, live on Recruitlings. U.S. Open Cup first qualifying round. Winner of this match will play again the weekend before Halloween. Free kick here for House. Smith. AR to the end line. His cross is parried. It's loose and it's in! Is it an own goal? Is it a goal for Ugo Achara? Either way, House lead in the 112th minute. If it's a goal for Achara, he didn't know much about it, and it might be an Edgewater own goal. It was parried by Rojas, and it bounced back into his own net. The way everyone went to celebrate with A.R. Smith would indicate that they think this was an own goal.
Whose house? Whose house? Whose house?
So an Edgewater Castle own goal in the 112th minute. Now, the second time tonight, the Rooks will have to come from behind. They have 8 minutes with which to do that. Sent forward by Abador. Enzo de Gotti. Gotti facing 2 black and green shirts. Got around them, but John Alzate over to help.
Okay. I don't know either.
Away by A.R. Smith. All hands to the defensive now for Chicago House.
I know what I saw, and everyone was going up to do.
Edgewater Castle in search of an equalizer.
That's what I said.
They have a throw in here on the near side. Abador. Robson.
And you know what? It can always be forced.
Akimov to the far side. To Gotti. Trying to control through traffic. Kenny Nana keeps that in. Nana's cross blocked for a throw. Hammered away by House. Achara giving chase. Rafael Santos for Edgewater Castle. Hammering this forward. Could fall here for Rubio. Now Abador. Lots of space here for Kyle Robson. Robson crossing to the middle. Came all the way through. Ribeiro brings it down. Ribeiro, that's blocked. Robson. Gave it away. McLeod. And now it's hammered forward for Avalos to chase. The flag stays down. Under 6 minutes for Edgewater Castle. Forward by Nana. Murtada Camille. Couldn't find a teammate. A.R. Smith. Sent forward, and House can reset defensively. Chicago House looking to advance for the 3rd straight year to the 2nd round of qualifying. Looking to get all the way to the main draw for the 3rd straight year. Abador kept that in play. Working his way past Adlam, who slid in strongly for a throw-in to be conceded, that's all. Great defending by Zedi Adlam. Rubio. Robson. Rubio. Again to Robson, looking for a cross. Robson into the area. Swing and a miss by Ribeiro. Degatti. Degatti, that's blocked. Nana. Nana looking for a cross, ran into Montejano, throw in for Edgewater. 4.5 minutes plus stoppage time. Rubio. Akamov. Again for Robson. Eugene Akamov again. Gave it away, poor ball. Karnaya, chance for House to dedicate some numbers forward. Kiki Zavalos not gonna chase that far. It will roll all the way out for a goal kick and kill more time. 4 minutes to go. Edgewater are preparing their 5th and final change. Sent long, header won by Chacon. Heavy touch Carrera, here's Robson. Back into the path of Herbert Carrera. Carrera, sandwiched off by House. Robson into the area. Lacoste got a piece of it. Taking a stab was David Abador. And now a foul committed by Kiki Zavalos. It's a straight red. Avalos will miss the next match if Chicago House can get through this. Kiki Zavalos sent off with a straight red card, and that is going to add on some extra time. Kiki Zavalos is sent off. Chicago House will play the rest of the game with 10 men. And Kiki Zavalos will not play in the next qualifying round. It'll have to be reviewed to see if that suspension goes longer. Edgewater are making their last change. Alan Rubio is out. Rubio is out. Can't see quite. It's number 18 who's come on. We'll get back to that. Santos in. Header down. All the way back out to Santos. Carrera. Carrera trying to take on Adlam. Carrera again. Trying to maybe just do too much here, Herbert Carrera. Lacoste sends it away for a throw. Number 18 is on the field. .90 seconds plus stoppage time. There's going to be a little bit of that at least. Lacoste back for Halterman. All the way back here for Rojas. Andy Aguilar Padilla is the player who's been subbed on. Big play there made by Zedi Adlam. Under a minute to go of the 120. Aguilar Padilla, Carrera. Robson. House committing more and more numbers forward. Now or never. Aguilar Padilla finds Robson. Aguilar Padilla, his cross is fired over the top by the center back who had gotten forward, Eugene Akamov. Stayed in play though, somehow. Ribeiro, shot that was sliced so badly that it didn't leave the pitch. We have played the 120. Now at the discretion of our referee. Free kick for Edgewater Castle. Two added minutes, says the referee. Edgewater Castle with 2 minutes to find an equalizer that would force penalties. Chicago House 2 minutes to hold on to advance in qualifying. Kept in there by Akimov. Away by Karnaya. All the way to Rojas. Edgewater must start again. Kenny Nana. Degatti giving and going there with Santos. Given away though, Santos won it back. Hit forward, could be left, Akimov again! And he blasts over. And the two best chances in the dying moments, both falling to the big center back. And he was unable to keep either of them on target. Halterman waving his teammates forward, running down what's left of this clock. Ribeiro wins the header. Degatti chasing it down along the far sideline. Degatti swings it across. Camille goes for the bike, didn't connect. And that is full time. Chicago House on a 112th minute Edgewater own goal. Make it through the extra 30 minutes and advance to the second round of US Open Cup qualifying. The final score here at Benedictine is Chicago House 3, Edgewater Castle 2 after extra time. Chicago House take the first step of what they hope will be another journey to the main draw. They will next play the weekend of October 26th and 27th. Matchups and locations to be determined in the week ahead. Thank you so much for sticking with us this evening, whether you're watching from the Chicago area or across the country. Drama in the opening night of the Open Cup. And also note that Kikis Avalos, the very late red card, he will miss the next match for Chicago House. What kind of impact might that have? If House are the hosts in the next round, we'll have that game for you, so stay tuned. Keep an eye on the Recruitlings and Chicago House socials. But for now, for Erik and Marlo Rachie, I am Alex Campbell. Thank you so much for watching here on Recruitlings, and we will see you hopefully for the next round here of US Open Cup qualifying. Bye-bye for now.
Hi, my name is Brian Koenig. I am the president of Soccer 2000. We are a soccer specialty store located in Downers Grove. We specialize in servicing club uniforms and a personalized retail experience. Soccer 2000 has an exclusive team center that includes a wide variety of uniform kits to help your club choose the next kits that will make you guys look great on the field. Contact us at 630-241-9500 or find us online at soccer2000.com.
Max Heads, custom kick drum heads. Design online, upload, create, rock. If you're in a band, you need a Max Head. Did you know that you can advertise your business on our live streams? You sure can. Contact us about the numerous advertising opportunities we offer to local businesses during our sports live streams. Build brand awareness, engage customers, and support your local sports teams. Contact us for more information.
Down on the field here at Benedictine, Alex Campbell joined by Alejandro Mentasti of Chicago House with 2 goals tonight in tonight's Open Cup qualifying victory. First of all, another year, another progression to the second round of qualifying. How's the team feeling after tonight's 120 minutes?
Good, very good. We talked about this before. We've been in this scenario before. I grabbed a couple of the old guys like me that have been in the last 3 rounds.
Yep.
So, and I know they all step up and they have a wonderful overtime. So we deserve the win. All the boys were amazing today.
It seemed like you guys really kind of stepped things up, maybe woke up a bit after Edgewater scored that first goal. You scored 2 minutes later. What do you think changed for you guys that then eventually saw you score that second goal too and have the lead at halftime?
Yeah, it's a reaction. We talk about it. Once we go down, and it happened before, it happened in Madison, we're down 2 goals, we know how to react to this scenario. So we were calm, we breathe, we stick to our game plan, and chances happen. We know we're always going to get ones. As long as we keep the clean sheet, we defend together, we're always going to get 1 or 2 options that are going to be for everybody to score. Like I say, it's a team effort. Everybody, I don't want to name people because it's a long list. Everybody stepped out really good this game.
Is it any less satisfying when the winning goal is an own goal, or as long as the ball goes in, you guys don't care how?
So you said an own goal, but I saw a brilliant cross, and I saw the 9 making that own goal.
Yeah, he made that run, yeah.
He was right there. In fact, I thought he stepped the ball. I had to rewatch him film a couple of times, so I think it was a great cross from AR and a great run from Achara as well.
Yeah, well, however it goes in, it goes in. Chicago House are on to the second qualifying round in a couple of weeks, in no small part thanks to the goals tonight from Alejandro Mentasti. Ali, thanks for the time, and good luck in the next round.
Thanks, appreciate it. I want to thank the fans and everybody for coming. We got our club, AYSO United, 300 United. A lot of kids came in, so that's magical as well.
Yeah, shout out to the next generation coming out and watching. Well, that's going to do it from the field here at Benedictine, and for tonight's presentation of U.S. Open Cup qualifying here live on Recruitlings, I'm Alex Campbell. We'll see you next time.